welcome back to the channel that knows nothing. I am Gem, and let's get to it. So we're going through my books that I think should be turned into movies because, I don't know, I thought it would be fun and I'm kind of bored. So there's 10 that I've put on this list because I didn't want it to be too long because, you know, that list would go on forever otherwise. Because it's me and yeah. So starting off at number 10, I believe that Illuminae by Jay Kristoff and Amy Kaufman should become a movie because it is a fantastic book. But there would be problems with turning it into a movie because of its size and because of a lot of stuff that happens. But I think it could be done. It could happen because who doesn't love zombies in space? Because that's basically what it is. And crazy robots. Well, not robots, but crazy AI. And hugeness at the end of this. Too much stuff happens, but it would be a crazy movie and I would watch it. At number 9, it is Narnia. Specifically The Magician's Nephew by C.S. Lewis. Because this one was actually meant to be made into a movie and then they didn't do it. Which annoyed me a lot. This is me trying to do the squinty eyes, but I don't think it's exactly working. I always really loved the Narnia books and the Narnia movies because they were just a bunch of fun. You just kind of like went into the world and you yeeted out like Portal Fantasy, hell yeah. I really liked this one. Not as much as I loved Prince Caspian, that is my favorite one, if you wanted to know. But it's already been made into a movie, so I don't need to complain. But you need to make all the Narnias, okay? Stop ruining him. Stop making the terrible ones. At number 8, you're gonna have to hear me out because I know a lot of people are not gonna agree with this one. But I reckon Clockwork Angel by Cassandra Clare. I want them to try with this series because they're not trying at all. They've ruined City of Bones for me twice. I need them to do something good. I almost hit myself in the face with this book. City of Bones, I liked the movie. I thought it was funny. I thought it was like, you know, not too bad. But the series on Netflix, I'm not sure what they're trying to achieve with that. And why do they always make Isabel look like a 30-year-old woman? Like she is the middle child. Please don't do that to her. I'm offended as a middle child. And so hopefully me saying this one, can you do this one? Because this one is actually a lot better, in my opinion. This one's my favorite. Well, series. Have you seen the channel name? At number 7 is one that I don't think many people know about, but you should because it's a great book. It is The Fire Within by Krista Lacey. It is an entire series and it is about dragons. So yeah. I don't want to say too much about this book because it is a fantastic little read and it is not that long. It's 280 pages. Like, it's really not that long and it's not 100% about dragons, but it's also about dragons. You know if you know. I don't want to spoil too much because it is a really fantastic read and I loved it when I was young. So it's more for a younger audience, which is why I'm suggesting it, because a lot of the stuff that I've said so far maybe is not. Maybe Narnia. At number 6, it is Little and Lion by Brandy Colbert. This one I did have my problems with, but also at the end of the day I think I learned a lot from this book and I feel like it is one of those books that will eventually become a movie. So I hope that does happen because it has such a diverse freaking character range and also not everyone in it is straight, so I really liked it because it wasn't just like your average, you know, story. Everyone in it was kind of already out or coming out, and it was about like mental health and like I liked it. More people should like it. At number 5, it is Not Your Sidekick by C.B. Lee. This one is so good. I think I've talked about it before. I'm such a nerd for this book and I still need to read the second one and the third one's coming out soon too. But it's about superheroes and like the main character, her parents are like these famous superheroes and she does not really have a power. I mean, something happens at the end, which is kind of a spoiler, but you didn't hear it from me. Anyway, it's a cute little story about superheroes and discovering who you're meant to be and who you are and rising up against evil. Who wouldn't want to see that? At number 4 is Gone by Michael Grant. This book messed me up so much, but I'm still gonna talk about it because I low-key loved it a lot. The only reason why I think this one would not be made into a movie is because it has been done before multiple times, but you know what? Instead of remaking the bad movies, why don't you just make something better? At number 3, it is The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. This one is messed up too. Why do I like messed up books? This is really making me question a lot of things. I really like this one because the main character has flaws, okay? She is human and she cannot control that fact about her, and she's really awesome anyway. I love her so much. But I like it because she's not good at everything right away. Like, she's still learning and still growing as a person. And that's why I like it, because it's just like, who likes a character that is just naturally good at everything, okay? Nobody is like that, ever. People are flawed. At number 2, it is The Rules of Summer by Jessica Verdi. This is one of my favorite books. I say this all the time, but it's kind of true for this one. This one is about like something that, you know, don't often hear about. It is about a camp where you go to be de-gayified, which would be traumatizing to watch, but also I feel like these places exist and they've just kind of been like, oh no, we don't exist. That's never happened. I'm not gay, what? I've seen it before in But I'm a Cheerleader, but I don't think I've ever seen it kind of reiterated, and I feel like it should be, because it's just like, you should not have to not be who you are, and I feel like that sucks. Anyway, they end up being kicked out because they're too gay. And at number 1 is Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief by Rick Riordan, or Riordan. I feel like that one is wrong. I'm saying it Riordan and I don't care. Anyway, I feel like I've never seen this book be done justice. The first movie I thought was horrible, but they're doing a Disney Plus series, but I still am a little bit mad because I really liked the cast in the first movie. I will never get over that. I hope they bring back Logan Lerman as Poseidon or something, because otherwise I'm going to be super angry. Anyway, this is me just being passive aggressive about Percy Jackson now, so I'm going to stop this video. Anyway guys, I'll see you next time. Please like, subscribe, because that is always nice, and goodbye. Let me know down below if you agree with any of these books, or if there's books that you want to be turned into movies down below. We can have a discussion. Anyway, goodbye.